It's a rally by Abu Hind. All right. A rally by Abu Hind. Let's see if Abu Hind is going to break this. I might have to ask for Abu Hind's battle report here. All right. I'm going to message him. Hi, can I get the report of your rally? So Abu Hind, I think he's the leader of 75, if I'm correct. He's the main guy, but not in this one. But I think he's the main guy of 75. He's the big boss. Big boss Abu Hind. Can he break it? Let's see. It's Henry and Zhuge Liang. Okay. Whew. Crystal killed the game, kinda. It makes it more for spenders. It is. They need to. I think they are reinforcing the rally. It's just we're not seeing it. They are reinforcing that rally. It's the crystal tech. How it works is that every KVK, let's say you spend $2,000 to $3,000 into the crystal tech, it's just gone. After that whole KVK is gone. It's like gone. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, just why don't you just donate that to me instead? It will actually help me instead. But that's how it is. You spend the crystal tech, it's gone. You know, and once you reach T5, and you still got more things to do. It's a continuous spending when you do the crystal tech. You can like not spend on crystal tech, but you will be weak. The counter attack is gonna be hard. Like it's gonna hit you hard. Like the trade is gonna be hard. Yes, it's temporary, and it resets every KVK. It's not something that you can take on next season. You know, so it will be a continuous spending. Let's say if you want to be the top dog, top whale, if you want to garrison, rally or garrison, you'd have to minimum at least spend $2,000 to $3,000, I think, in every KVK. So that's every 3 months, I think, and then you have to spend $2,000 to $3,000 every 3 months. So you can have stuff that will stay in your inventory like this, but you have to earn this. So you have to earn it. In your first KVK, you won't have that in the Season of Conquest. You have to earn it. And so you're basically spending on Crystal Tech. And then at the same time, you are also, building up your troops. So not only that you're spending $3,000 maybe or $2,000 for Crystal Tech, and you're grinding, giving your time, you're also going to have to replenish how much troops you have lost in the KVK. So if you want to be the captain or the leader, you'll have to add on to that as well, maybe another $2,000 to $3,000 to replenish your KVK troops. So maybe $5,000 every 3 months just for the KVK. And that's indicating as a dolphin. There are players in here that do spend $10,000 to $20,000 per KVK. If you're maybe in the 1960, they probably spend $30,000 in a KVK. 30 grand, 30 bands, or 3 bands. Is that 3 bands? 3 bands, or 30 stacks. Just imagine how much that is. What could you have bought with that money? But there are players in here that they have, good business, and they're not blue collar job. They're not in the blue collar job. They're the business owners. They're wealthy. So it really depends on what you are doing, what you're capable of doing, and this is why I spend that money in the Call of Dragons, is because Call of Dragons, I get to reach T5, and so far we haven't seen the whale craziness in Call of Dragons, even though they've added the war pets. It's not too crazy yet. And then here in Rise of Kingdoms, to be strong, to be good, you're not only going to have good crystal tech, which you got to spend every KVK, you need to have good armaments now, and then you also need to have good equipment. And soon they're going to release new levels of equipment that is going to be so much stronger. So in the equipments, you need to buy the blueprint, which is, for me, I think that's the difficult one. The materials are relatively able to grind. So you got the materials, then you got the equipments. And who knows what else they're going to add in the future. Maybe they'll add pets in the future in Rise of Kingdoms too, just like what they did in Call of Dragons. Who knows? Right? No, Godfather is gone. He has quit already. He has quit. He has given up his account. He's a big spender, but I think he doesn't want to spend anymore into the game. I think he has realized how much he has spent in Rise of Kingdoms and decided not to spend anymore. You know. So so average spending $200 to $300 per month won't be viable anymore at this level. It depends on what your role is. Yes, it's viable. Like I'd spend $0 right now. I spend like $10 I said, right, for this KVK. But I've spent a lot previously, right, to reach T5 and stuff. But it really depends on your role. It depends on what role you have in the game. If you choose to be the captain, yes, you're going to spend a lot. If you choose to play what I do, then you're not going to spend a lot. Godfather is busy with his work. I think that's a wink wink. I think he just doesn't want to put into the time anymore into the game, you know. Because there's no such thing as being busy at work, because a lot of people are busy at work as well, and he has run pilots anyway, and I think it's the upkeep of his account is probably expensive, and he doesn't want to do it anymore. Because he had pilots, he could have just let the pilot run it and still pay for the game. So why completely quit the game if it's just about work? So I don't think it's just about work. I think it's about the upkeep of the game. It's not lost. I mean, you're still fun. You know, you get to enjoy it. You get to meet some people. But it just depends on, you know, how you're going to play it. You know, it just depends on how you're going to play it. 2891 still going strong. Yes, I don't think 2891 is based on Godfather, right? So I think 2891. Oh, there we go. Nice. 2891 is based on the player base of 2891 and the original leadership as well. You know, with Bilal and Lily, right? And you as well, Raz, you're part of the leadership. So, you know, 2891 is a good kingdom, and I see a good future in this as long as the leadership stays, you know, level-headed as how they are. I hope I get the battle report from Abu Hind. We'll see if he send it to me. But they did not. They failed. It did not go through. I thought they managed to take on the fortress in here. Unfortunately, did not. I wonder how strong that report is. No battle report yet. I hope if anybody in the 75 can send us the battle report, it would be